What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It is time for week one of the RFL preseason to almost come to a close as we have our final two games of week one here of the preseason. First game here, we got the San Diego Crusaders traveling to Memphis to take on the Steamers. Steamers with a new head coach this season. We get to see how he'll do against the Crusaders. Not sure if he had a game plan. I don't remember downloading one, so I guess they got to play with the game plan that they have. But other than that, this right here should be a really good, solid game here in the NFC between the Crusaders and Steamers. Talking about the teams, the Crusaders were in the playoffs a season ago. Very solid team, looking to, of course, make their way back. It was a little bit of a shocker because looking at the overall, once they were expanded over into the RFL, I did not think they would have a chance to actually make it into the playoffs, and they actually did very well, posting a 12-4 record a season ago. But let's not sleep on the Steamers, who last season ended their season well. This was a team expected in the middle of the season last season that to have a losing season because they had some tough games towards the end, but they ended up winning all 4 games. I think they lost their last game of the season, but other than that, they won some 4 big games in a row. I remember that, and that was just absolutely spectacular. And let's see if they can keep the winning tradition going here, continuing with the with the preseason, and carry that into the regular season. So without further ado, we talked about both teams. Let's get straight to the action. What's good, Coach Chiz? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Ladarius, my guy. Coach Brown, Real Films, appreciate you coming through. You said, have you ever thought about making an online franchise so people can control the teams? Unfortunately, no, because I just don't take an interest in that. Everybody's doing that. You know, this is a different way of me approaching that, that nobody, has thought of doing on YouTube. So, this is my own unique way of having a franchise where people can be coaches, but they don't play. So they get to actually watch and see if their game plan works. And I feel that's much better, in my opinion, more interesting. But appreciate for the question, though. What's good, Mitchie boy? Appreciate you coming through the stream. You said San Diego sucks. Yeah. Well, here we are into the action as we are about to be underway for our first preseason game here today in RFL Game Day. Ben Wakefield and Peyton Vanderbilt, 2 quarterbacks stacking up against each other. As you can see the overalls. Vanderbilt, that is not his overall of 78, he's actually an 85. But welcome here in Memphis as the Steamers will be hosting the San Diego Crusaders, which should turn out to be a really solid game. Here's a look at the players a moment ago before heading onto the field. And I have to say, these guys look pretty fired up. The Steamers here at home sporting their new uniforms, looking very flashy, looking really nice. I like how they look, the red helmets complementing with the red pants. This should be a good game. What's good, Milo? Appreciate you coming through the stream. You too as well, Mike. This should definitely be a really good game, though, as I mentioned, between the Crusaders and the Steamers. Ben Wakefield looking hyped up. Of course, we already know starters only playing the first quarter, so that'll give us a glimpse of a little bit of what might happen in the regular season. But until then, we're just going to have to look at the backup, see what they can do. And like I said earlier, preseason is really big so far in the RFL to see where guys are going to be at in the depth chart. Without further ado, did enough talking, time to get straight into the action. Let's get it. Steamers, Crusaders, week one of the preseason action is underway. This one's going to be fielded at the 3-yard line in a solid open field tackle as he'll be down at the 23 and out onto the field for the first time today is coming starting quarterback Ben Wakefield for the Crusaders. Very solid quarterback. I mean, he led this team to the playoffs last season, in my opinion. After his injury, though, they definitely took a little bit of a swoop downhill, but he still managed to bring them back up once he got healthy and did a pretty good job heading into the playoffs. The first down and 10. There goes a motion. In the first play, they're going to try to run it, and there goes a big play by the defense of the Steamers as Vincent Bryson's going to be met by Jeffcoat, the defensive tackle. And that was just manhandled. He just manhandled the blocker there, trying to come out and set up the block. Just went right through him, still made the tackle. And that's a great way to press in the preseason. Second down and 14, shotgun here for Wakefield. He's going to look to pass this time. They're sending a blitz, picked up well, throws, and he's got a reception on the sideline. It's going to be enough to get the yards back that they lost, as he was able to connect with his receiver, Elijah Bentley. That's the new acquisition they got. But here's a look at this offensive lineup, which I forgot to talk about Elijah Bentley. This was a team a season ago that really struggled with their receiving weapons, really could not get open. They struggled throwing the ball a little bit, but adding Elijah Bentley out of free agency, I feel that he's going to open up a lot of doors here for this aerial attack. And here goes a check down, and it's not going to be enough for a first down, as the defense of the Steamers stood strong. And that's something that needs to continue heading into the regular season. The season ago, the Steamers' defense wasn't really all that good at all. They had a lot of games lost where their defense just couldn't come up with stops, and they come out the gate with a 3 and out. What's good, Awesome Crocodile Productions? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Matthew Milo's got the Steamers. He's got them predicting to win 24-17. But here's a look at Peyton Vanderbilt, who I feel a solid quarterback for the Steamers. Man, he's got some pretty serious arm strength. 97 throw power. I mean, this guy can fit passes into tight windows. And let's see what he does here in his first offensive possession. Got stuck there. But he goes over the middle, completion out to his running back, out of the backfield on a nice little angle route. I believe that was actually the fullback, Nix. And yep, that was exactly, that was Shad Nix on the reception, the fullback, making the first catch. It's now second down and 2 for the Steamers. Getting the message right now on my screen. Right, here goes a run and a first down for Clem Austin. Clem Austin is a back. I feel he's a decent back. The offensive line needed to do better for him last season when they tried to run the ball with him. I mean, there were times where he just missed a lot of running lanes, and hopefully he has a better season here in season 2. Still had a pretty solid season, though, in his first year in the RFL. What's good, Brandon Dixon? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. First down and 10 here at the 30-yard line. Offset I formation for the Steamers. Play action. Here goes Vanderbilt looking to pass, going over the middle, and it's going to be a reception for a first down as he finds wide receiver number 86, Tamani Leftwich. And Tamani Leftwich, I'm surprised I didn't talk about him. He's their top receiver. And, man, he had a low overall a season ago. I believe he's like a 76. There he is. A pretty decent overall still. He got a couple overall additions. I think he's a 79 now, but still he plays much better than a 79 overall receiver. You can see it there. They're going straight to him. Another pass to him right back to back. Nice reception on the slant, and they are moving. Mike has a prediction of the Crusaders winning 14-3, and Real Film says maybe 17-6 for the Crusaders. We'll see. Offset I formation here for the Steamers. It's a handoff to the outside. He got some blocks, but guy breaks through there free, makes a solid tackle, and that's going to bring up second down. And here goes the Steamers' offensive lineup. The offensive line, I think, has gotten a lot better heading into the regular season. As we talk about a submitted draft player, Romeo Jackson, ends up being a starter for the Steamers. Let's see what he can do in his first preseason game. What's good, RDJ Gaming? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. I seen your messages. Forgot who it was for a minute. I haven't seen you in quite a while, but appreciate you coming through. I'd like to say thanks for stopping by as well, East Coast Gaming. But 2 back-to-back running plays doesn't work out well at all for the Steamers, as he's going to be met right behind the line of scrimmage by last season's Defensive Back of the Year for the NFC, that's Jarrell Beck, making the tackle there from the safety position. And it's now 3rd and 14 for the Steamers. So pretty good distance here that they'll need to pick up. Let's see if they can get it. Play action. Here goes Vanderbilt looking to try to pass. Protection is running low and down. He will go for a sack as he's met by defensive end Cole Bacon. One of the craziest names that we have in the league, but there he is making a solid play. He's a solid player too for the Crusaders. And you can see Vanderbilt just looking for somebody to get open, and the coverage was just too good, and down he went for a sack. I don't know if I said what's up, Ed Ritter, but appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too as well, Crazy Penguin. So a really good stop for the Crusaders there, and it actually put them out of field goal range. They don't trust their kicker to be able to hit from that distance, so they're going to punt it away instead. And RDJ Gaming is Romeo Jackson. That's cool. Appreciate you coming through and checking out your player. Haven't had a catch yet so far, but hopefully you'll get one. You got the first quarter to be able to play with a little over 8 minutes, so hopefully you'll get some touches. But a good punt right there as it pins him inside the 10, and back out onto the field will come Ben Wakefield for the Crusaders. Try to lead this offense down the field to get the game's first points. Talking with his newly acquired wide receiver, Elijah Bentley. I know he's hyped that he has him on his side. Definitely needed another weapon, as I said earlier, on the receiving end of things. Here we go, first down and 10. Here goes a run in. Bryson is going to be taken down. That's not going to be a safety because of forward progress, but he loses 2 yards, and that's the safety, Nesbitt, coming down. And Nesbitt, he's not the greatest safety in coverage, but he is a really solid, extremely solid, run support safety. And you can see right there, nice open field wrap-up tackle, brings him down. And let's see what they'll do here on 2nd and 12 at their own 5. Really tough field position for the Crusaders. And so 2nd down and 12, they still keep with the run game. And look at the blocking, absolutely perfect. And it springs Vondre Bryson out for a huge run as he picks up the first down all the way to the 36-yard line. And they're going to keep this drive alive. And so here's another look at this carry. I mean, the outside blocking right there by the receiver definitely sprung out Bryson. I'm not sure who that was out there. Probably was Elijah Bentley, though. Was it? Looks like maybe it was. I'm not sure. No replay on it, but it's first down and 10, double tight formation for the Crusaders. Kirksey in motion, and here goes Wakefield with a throw and a drop pass over the middle. He's able to fit that one in there to Lely, but he just couldn't make the catch. I think it's Leli. Wrong name. But here's a look at the defensive unit, and look at that behemoth up front, Max Moore, the submitted draft player. And man, can't wait to see what he's going to do in that defensive front for the Steamers. This is a solid defensive group, and I think they've got themselves better. They had a really good defensive draft, in my opinion. Second down and 10 for the Crusaders. Here goes a throw and another drop pass. I guess they tried to catch the defense off guard. Had an offensive lineman running routes out there, and he flat out just dropped the ball. And so that's going to be another incomplete pass to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Crusaders. And I mean, he was just absolutely strapped up anyway by the defensive back. 3rd down and 10, though, for the Crusaders. They're going to need to try to pass it again. Let's see what they'll do. Setting up the screen, and he doesn't have the blocks there as he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Read out perfectly by the defense, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And already what I can tell from this starting defense, only having a quarter to play, they're playing much better. Looks like they've really had some key players on their defense now that's really going to help them out heading into the regular season, And here goes the Crusaders punting it away. Fair catch called, but it'll be over his head, and a beautiful punt as this one's going to be marked down at the 4. So we'll see what the offense of the Steamers can do. See if they can get themselves out of this situation near their own end zone. What's good, Iska GT? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. I said Iska. I think I definitely said your name wrong. Appreciate you coming through. I'm just calling you GT. First down and 10 here at the 4-yard line. I formation for the Steamers. Fullback dive as they'll hand it off, and a little bit caught up there behind his blocks. Gets a couple of yards as that's the fullback Nix. And here's a look at the defensive unit of the San Diego Crusaders. Really good, solid defensive ends right there. I think they're definitely the highlight of this defense. But still a really good secondary as they have Jarrell Beck, the strong safety who was defensive back of the year a season ago, led the league with the most interceptions with 8. And so let's see if he can have another breakout season for the Steamers. Excuse me, for the Crusaders. But here goes a pass attempt, throws and a drop pass. Tried to squeeze that one in. But Tamani Leftwich doesn't look like he's going to be able to haul that one in. Incomplete after the contact, and it's now 3rd and 8. So 3rd and 8 here for Vandervelde as he'll be in the gun. Play action once again, looking to pass, throws, and he leads him too far out of bounds, incomplete. What's good, Jakari Hicks? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And here goes the punt. High into the air, and he's got some space to be able to return it. And he'll be brought down at the 47. Yeah, definitely agree with you, Mike. Vandervelde, as I was talking about, has probably one of the strongest arms in the league and a 97 throw power. I mean, definitely can wing it. First down and 10 for the Crusaders at the 47-yard line. Really good field position here for them. And here goes a throw off target. Looked like he had a wide receiver wide open across the middle, but Wakefield with an inaccurate throw there. It's rare that you see that from him. Usually he's a quarterback that sits in the pocket and delivers those accurate throws. That time, just let one whiff over the receiver's head. Second down, though, he's going to look to throw again, and he does the same thing. Throws it too high. Looks like his receiver had a step on the defender, just couldn't throw it in there. Too much air, and coach is like, what is going on? You got to be able to complete those passes. And now here they are, 2 back-to-back incomplete passes, now facing 3rd and 10 at the 47. Setting up the screen, and down he's going to go for a sack by Max Moore, the rookie. And that is a big-time play made there. I mean, of course, he had an easy release up the middle off the screen, but the coverage once again was good. That's the second time they've ran that screen on 3rd down. The Steamers once again not buying it, and Max Moore gets him there for the sack. And so here goes the punt high into the air. And another beauty by the the Crusaders punter. Puts them this time right at the 1. So let's see how Vandervelde's going to handle this situation. Backed up very close near their end zone. Need to find a way to get up out of this situation. I mean, this defense doing a good job as well. Scary situation though here for the Steamers. Possibility of getting a safety. They'll go with a counter run play, and the defense stops him right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Clem Austin so far 4 carries for -1 yards. And it's now 2nd and 10, still at their 1-yard line. What's good, Fly? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. I formation here for the Steamers. And they're going to go with play action. Dangerous as pressure's coming. Lets one rip, though, and it's a first down for the Steamers. And he actually threw that one out to his linebacker playing tight end. That's Bryson McCrary. And Bryson McCrary, not only is he a linebacker, he's a 32-year-old linebacker, so he's got some age on him. And here they are lining him up at tight end. Definitely caught the defense off guard, as you can tell. He was just wide open. And that's going to be a first down, much needed for the Steamers. Yeah, that Twitter video was crazy that I put up with the Steamers. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, I got to put this up there. Here goes a play action play, throw, and a catch on the sideline, and that's going to be another first down, and guess who it is? Tamani Leftwich with his third reception. 3 catches, 60 yards so far in this preseason game. He's only got a quarter to play, and he's making his good time out of it, making some big plays. That was a beautiful catch right there on the sideline, and a beautiful ball placement, actually, by Vanderbilt. Talking about this guy's got a rifle. He can gun it in there. And he threw it where only Leftwich could get it. And a beautiful first down. There goes motion with the tight end, Eric Reese. They're going to send an all-out blitz, and it looks like it's going to get there as he didn't have enough time to carry out the play action, and he's going to be sacked by DeQuez Ray. And that's going to be the second sack of the day for the Crusaders. And set up now 2nd and 20 for the Steamers. And that was just a good blitz call by the defense of the Crusaders. Second down and 20 after the sack for the Steamers. There they go, play action again. Pressure is coming, going to let one rip downfield. Intercepted by the Crusaders. And that's going to be Crusaders ball as Benwicker, I think that's how you say his name, comes up with a huge interception. I mean, that was a risky pass. I guess he felt the pressure coming, had to let one rip. Threw that one into traffic. That was 3 defenders in that area. And down he went. And an interception he threw, is Lindell Benwicker. Comes up with a huge pick. And the Crusaders got excellent field position. And once again, trotting out onto the field comes Ben Wakefield. Missed a couple passes on his last offensive possession. Let's see what he can do now that they have really good, solid field position already starting off in the Steamers side of the field at the 46. Wakefield with a throw, a slant over the middle, and that's going to be a reception by the newly acquired receiver, Elijah Bentley. A lot of news was traveling around him when he was picked up. And I know that the Crusaders just cannot wait to see what he's going to be for them on the receiving end of things. So far, he's got the most receiving yards, most catches so far for the Crusaders. Doing pretty good. What's good, Packer fan? I also love the Steamers uniforms as well. They definitely look solid. Second down and 4. Here goes a run. Powerful running by Vondre Bryson, but I think he's a yard short, and he is. It's 3rd down and 1 for Memphis. So just a yard to get at the 36-yard line. Let's see if they can pick it up. Shotgun here for Wakefield. A handoff to Bryson. Bouncing off of tackles and cutting back. They pick up a first down. So that was a nice run by Bryson. Definitely looked a little dangerous after he took a minute there. Hesitated, analyzed what was going on, and ended up scooping up the first down. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter as we were scoreless. The starters could not score a single point, so defense has played lights out there in the first quarter. And now heading into the second quarter, we're going to look at the backups, see what they can do for each team, as they'll have 3 quarters to try to come out on top with this victory here in week 1 of the preseason. Matt says he's got the Steamers winning this one 11-14, so a lot of guys looking like they feel this might be a defensive game. But here goes a handoff. That's Joseph Epps with his first carry of the day. Only picking up a couple yards as he's wrapped up by Crable. And 2nd down and 8. So 8 yards they need here. And in for the Crusaders at quarterback is Chris Worthington. As they're going to let him wing it here. Pressure in his face. Throws. Intercepted by the Steamers. And that is Nesbitt. Kenny Nesbitt comes up with a nice pick. And that was something that Kenny Nesbitt had that I feel really is going to hurt him. I mean, this preseason, he's named the backup. But Nesbitt, when he had to take over for Wakefield after his injury, I mean, that's when they went downhill. I mean, he made a lot of plays like this trying to force passes through interceptions, a lot of turnovers that really cost the Crusaders. And right there, his first throw throws an interception right there to Kenny Nesbitt, the safety. And the Steamers going to come right out onto the field. So are the sliders different than Season 2? Yep, definitely different slider set than Season 2. You said it looked great. Definitely, I feel they're playing great so far. And I'm going to make a video on them for you guys to download. Here goes a nice reception for a first down as the backup quarterback, Cade Tosher, comes in. Throws one up, and that was just a beautiful catch made there by Jake Pride. So congratulations to Jake Pride and having your first catch. Hopefully he's in the live stream to be able to look at his player play so far today. Went up there and got it. And he also moved the chains for the Steamers. That was a big-time pass. Cade Tosher, an 80 overall quarterback here for the Steamers. So Steelers got some pretty solid quarterbacks. Here goes a throw. It's Tosher again to Jake Pride, jumping over the tackle, and he's going to outrun the defense for a touchdown. And there goes a 68-yard touchdown. Man, Jake Pride, you guys just had two big-time plays back-to-back for a touchdown. Tosher looks very comfortable throwing to him. I don't know if that was a double move or what, but that was a beautiful play. And the Steamers are on the board first. Just absolutely cooked the defense. That was a nice little effort to jump over that tackle. They tried to catch him at the last minute with a shoestring tackle, and it wasn't going down. Jumped over it and then took it to the house for 6. Here goes the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. The Steamers on top here at home, 7-0, thanks to Jake Pride with a 68-yard touchdown reception. This one's going to be taken out of the end zone and down at the 25. Yeah, definitely looks like that's something we got to talk about, Mike, in the future. He looks like he's going to be a up-and-coming star there, that kid Jake Pride. I mean, 69 overall receiver. Sure enough, not playing like it. Made 2 big plays back-to-back. I mean, can't wait to see what he's going to be doing there in the future for the Steamers. But it's first down and 10 at the 25. I formation as though motion Hampton. And here goes Worthington handing it off to Joseph Epps with a series of spin moves. Goes down at the 27 after a gain of 2. Double tight formation here for the Crusaders. Under center is Worthington. And here he is with a second pass attempt. Last time he threw the ball, got intercepted. This time he's on the money. Big catch as he's able to connect on the move with his wide receiver, Vondre Freeney. Mitchy Boy says, can't wait to watch the Snowhawks game. Yeah, you are the backup running back for the Snowhawks, so that should definitely be interesting to see you be able to play in the second half when you guys have your preseason game. Not sure when you guys will have your game, though. But here goes a carry to Epps, and he just absolutely gets blown up and trash talked right in his face by Thornton. What's good, Septron? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. Says Smitty, when Madden 19 comes out, are you transferring the RFL to it? Yeah, of course. Transferring the RFL to every Madden that comes out new. And here goes a pass deep, almost intercepted. And man, that looked like it was going to be a big play. But once again, Kenny Nesbitt, he's on it. He's showing he can help in run support, and I guess he's looking a lot better here. Also against the pass. Struggled in pass defense a season ago. Nesbitt, man, he's He's showing he has a huge range that he can cover on the field. Third down and 12 here for the Crusaders. Here goes Worthington. Excuse me, you guys. I gotta go blow my nose real quick. Yeah, my God, I needed that break real fast, you guys. Definitely now feel less clogged up. I seen they were showing some footage of Jake Pride, man. Fantastic job he did on his first possession. Pistol formation. Here's a handoff and up the middle. Nice juke move, as that's going to be Rashad Higgins getting his way past the 35 to the 36 for a gain of 9. It's now 2nd down and 1. What's good, Obey Kid? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Emerald Gamer. See, I wish I could relocate every single team. Yeah, hopefully in Madden 19 they do that, because if they can do that, man, this league it'll just be more easier for me. And not only that, you know, guys will be able to have cross-conference play. I mean, I want to see what the NFC teams, other than in the championship game, can do against the AFC teams. I mean, that would be very interesting. 2nd down and 1, though, for the Memphis Steamers. There goes a throw by Tosher, and there goes Jake Pride again. Oh my goodness. He's going to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown. This kid is unbelievable. Did you see that play? Oh my goodness. That was probably one of the most, that's got to be play of the week right there. This guy is absolutely incredible. To the house. I mean, this guy goes up airborne, breaks off the tackle. Here's another look at it again. Look at him going up, breaking off the tackle of a linebacker, and then taking it to the house for 6. Man, we got ourselves, looks like a future star in the league right there for the Steamers. That's unbelievable. He might just move up the depth chart the way he's been playing. That was just incredible. 69 overall receiver playing like this. Looks like he's definitely going to get a boost. And man, if I'm the coach of the Steamers, I know Coach is looking at this, man. When you look at this game, I don't know if you're in the stream right now, but I mean, when you get a chance to look at this game and see how Jake Pride did in this game, I mean, that might be a guy you want to move up the depth chart in the future. But then again, you don't want to jump the gun. I mean, the Steamers are playing up against the backup cornerbacks. You don't know how he could do against, you know, the starters, but still, anytime you can make plays like that, that's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. And so the Steamers up 14-0 though, thanks to Jake Pride on 2 long touchdown receptions, and he earned every single yard of each one of them. It's now 1st down and 10 for the Crusaders at the 23-yard line. And here goes a throw and a drop. Looked like he almost could have held on to it. Keeps trying Nesbitt, and Nesbitt is not having it. Big hit. That one goes incomplete. What's good, RDJ Gamer? If you can please not send a message while doing the stream, because it's going to bring up a big box on the top left every time you send a message. You can just join the stream and just, you know, send a message. I'll be able to see it. But happy St. Patty's Day to you, my guy. Second down and 10. Here goes Worthington. Throw over the middle. And that one's going to be caught. Nice decent gain of 5 as he's able to find Corey Parnell, on the reception. Third down and 5. The Crusaders, man, getting outscored here by the Steamers. One-man band. Jake Pride really making things happen. Here goes a throw. Nice sideline catch, and he rolls his way for a first down. Running back Joseph Epps showing off the hands right there. Here goes a handoff, and it's going to be Epps again as he gets past the 40 for a nice gain of 8. So hopefully this might be an opportunity for the Crusaders to get some points here for the first time today. Here goes play action. Worthington throws while in an awkward position. That's just one thing about Chris Worthington, like I was saying. His decision making not too good, and not only that, I mean, he just doesn't set his feet, it seems, every time he tries to throw the ball, makes throws like that. And that's what really hurt the Crusaders in those losses that they had during the regular season in Season 2 when Wakefield was injured. Here goes a handoff, though. It's Epps able to get a first down. I said Jake Pride is great, but let's not sleep on Nesbitt playing. Yeah, Nesbitt definitely playing really solid. I see my man, young man Pride, let me see, my phone not bringing it down. Young wise man watching the stream, just seeing he put out a tweet about Jake Pride. Yeah, Jake Pride is definitely going ham right now for the Steamers. It's a handoff, though, and Joseph Epps going to be met right at the line of scrimmage by Jeffcoat. I'm liking the way that the Steamers are playing, man. I mean, looking at the backups making big plays, Jake Pride and stuff like that, I mean, these guys could be a serious threat heading into the regular season. Here goes Worthington. They check down. Joseph Epps taking it to the ground after making the catch. Guess he felt he had somebody on him, but he was wide open. Still makes the catch, picks up 5, and it's now 3rd and 5 for the Crusaders. What's good, Lorenzo? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Excuse me. Third down and 5. And here goes Worthington. Pressure's coming. Lets one rip. And it's out of bounds. Incomplete. Worthington, 50%, 5 of 10, 35 yards and an interception. So, I mean, you got to also think, I mean, his receivers just don't seem to be getting any separation either. So, can't put all the pressure on Worthington. And you can also say kind of the same argument for why he probably struggled last season when he had to take over for Wakefield. I mean, even the starters weren't able to make big plays. And now that they signed Elijah Bentley, hopefully that will be somebody they can target and open up. But here's a look at Jake Pride. 3 catches, 2 touchdowns, 156 yards receiving in 1 quarter. It's still the second quarter with over 5 minutes left. I mean, this is a record-breaking day right now. See if they'll go to him again. First down and 10. They're going to look to pass. There goes a throw, completion, and he tight ropes his way for a first down. That's Rashad Higgins. Man, this offense of the Steamers is just looking explosive. 4 for 4 is Cade Tosher with 2 touchdowns thanks to Jake Pride. And here he is throwing it finally to a different receiver, his running back out of the backfield. And that's enough for the first down. Jakari Hicks says he thinks the Steamers are going to go 9-7. I mean, that'll still be decent. I'm pretty sure that the way they're playing, they look like they're on fire. They want to make the playoffs for the first time. First down and 10. Here goes a throw, and he's off the mark. First incompletion of the day. I don't know what type of celebration is going on here between these two Crusaders defenders, but that's a missed opportunity by Tosher to be able to complete it out to his tight end on a short route. Ran a nice little out route, had the separation. Just sails that throw just a little bit too high. Incomplete. Now second down. Seftron predicts a shutout game thanks to Steamers. Going to just put it on the Crusaders. So far they have. And here goes Tosher lofting one up. Tries to throw it. Almost intercepted. And that one luckily got knocked down harmlessly to the turf. It's now 3rd down and 10. See what they'll do. What are they going to do? Are they going to go in the vicinity of Jake Pride here? Who knows? That was great coverage also by the linebacker there. Just breaks off from where his zone, just reacts to the ball and makes a nice play on the ball. Said Tosher trying to get paid. Yeah, not only that, trying to compete for his starting spot, I'm pretty sure. Just 5 overall points away. And here goes Tosher looking to try to throw, stepping up in the pocket, and I don't know if you're going to try to compete for some money doing things like that. He runs straight up in the pocket and gets sacked right there by Gesser. And that's now going to bring up 4th down for the Steamers. What's good, Flamin' Gaming? Appreciate you coming through the stream. And that was just good coverage. If there was anybody he could have probably threw it to, was probably Jake Pride, but that would have just been a one-on-one jump ball. He had a little bit of a step on him, but it did look risky. He didn't take the chance, tried to make something happen, and down he went for a sack. Good defense by the Crusaders. Finally get the stop on this offense. No receptions right there for Pride, and here goes the punting unit for the Steamers. And here goes the return as Freeney is going to get it to the 31. Hicks says Jake is going to be Rookie of the Year. I mean, he might. You never know. There's a lot of good rookies in this league, man. Has came through that we've seen balling out. But the way he's playing, if he gets an opportunity to play and he plays like that every time he's on the field, I mean, I don't doubt it. 1st down and 10 here at the 31. Here goes a throw. Nice reception. 1st down and then some. And there's going to be a huge pickup for the Crusaders as Worthington able to connect with his tight end Marshall Leli, as they are now in the Memphis Steamers territory. That was a nice reaction there by Leli. Nice throw by Worthington. Throws it straight out of his break. I mean, he had no choice but to hurry up and put his hands out and catch that ball. And that's what type of catch you want, you want from your quarterback. So that way no defender can make a play on the ball. What's good, number 1 Chicago guy? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Flaming Games says my notification weren't working on the channel. Oh yeah, it's cool, man. I don't know why YouTube usually a notification just never really work at times. But here goes some help for the Crusaders as well after the big game. Forrest Jeffcoat jumps offside for encroachment. It's now 1st down and 5 for the Crusaders. Elijah Bentley on the sideline, hyped up for the Crusaders, looking to get their first points of the game to try to cut into this deficit that they have. And here goes Worthington taking a shot deep, wide open, and there goes Freeney for a touchdown. And just like that, they're right back into this game. 42-yard touchdown. And the score has now looked like it may be cut in half. They seen the one-on-one coverage, and Freeney just absolutely smoked the defensive back off the line of scrimmage. One-hand catch. And there goes a touchdown. Series of amazing touchdowns here by the receivers. And here goes the extra point to try to cut this lead in half to make it now 7-14. As the kick is good. So that puts an end to the shutout prediction as the Crusaders finally able to go down the field, driving 64 yards down the field off of 2 plays. Chris Worthington with a nice deep touch pass there to Freeney. Now let's see what the Steamers are going to do. This one's going to be taken out of the end zone, and he'll be taken down at the 22. Rashad Higgins, backup running back, who's also starting right now for the Steamers. They'll come out onto the field. Here's another look at Jake Pride again. Still the same numbers. Didn't get any reception on his last drive out, but man, those numbers that he has are just incredible. First down and 10 at the 22-yard line. They're going to motion Roby. Here goes Tosher looking to try to pass, moving around the pocket, throws on the move. Nice sideline catch. And that's going to be a first down as he's able to find Roby, who he had in motion. Looked like he just ran a deep dragging pattern, a deep crossing pattern, excuse me. And there's a 21-yard reception to move the ball. Man, Cade Toshner is delivering some good throws here. Now here's a handoff. Higgins, a first down. He's been running the ball well as well. 2 carries for 22 yards. Chicago guy says Chicago sports equals best. That's what's up. Chicago actually having a game at 8 o'clock tonight, so that'll be the last live stream game that I'll be doing at 8 p.m. Eastern time between the Chicago Cougars and the Mexico City Conquistadors. So hope to see you out there for that one. That one should be a really good game as well. But we've reached a 2-minute warning. I mean, this one looked like the Steamers were just taking this one and running away with it. The Crusaders able to score a touchdown though on their last possession. Now cut this lead in half with a score now 7-14. And with the final 2 minutes, let's see if the Crusaders can increase their lead back some more. So here goes a shotgun for Toshers, looking to try to make something happen. Runs out of the pocket. First down, takes the contact, doesn't lose the ball. So a nice play there as he runs out the pocket for the first time. 1 carry for 11 yards. One thing I can say about the Steamers, if you guys don't know, of course you guys don't have the roster, so you wouldn't know this, but a lot of the players for the Steamers before coach even came in were out of Oregon. I mean, both the quarterbacks were from Oregon, the running backs from Oregon. There was so many players on this team from Oregon. I was like, man, these guys just absolutely pick guys fresh out of Oregon. But that's just a little fun fact there to know about the Steamers. The first down and 10 as Tosher taking off again, showing us something we haven't seen from him today, but he's showing us he can run the ball as well. Delivering dime passes and taking off for 2 good run plays back to back. Gain of 8 yards there. So will I ever do a face reveal? Yeah, if I get a face cam, but as far as me doing a face reveal for like these type of games, I doubt it. I mean, I want this to be like real life. You wouldn't see nobody's face cam during an actual game, so you know I wouldn't want to do that anyway either, because they're just going to block off a section of the game to see. But as far as like other things, I'll probably bring to the channel, like possibly this NCAA series I'm trying to bring after this season is over. Definitely we'll think about doing that. Still got to get a camera though for that as well. But man, Tosher is getting it done so far. Running the ball, throwing the ball, you name it. He's doing it all so far. First down and 10 with a minute and just 1 second left here in the first half. Tosher looking, throws, and there goes Jake Pride. He's making everything look incredible. With a diving catch. Doesn't get the first down, but man, what a catch that was. This guy's got to have some crazy attribute for spectacular catching or something. I mean, this guy making so many unbelievable plays here in his first game in the RFL. Second down and 1. Here goes a throw, completion, and there goes Higgins. Looked like he ran a wheel route. Nice quick throw out to him by Tosher, and Tosher alone in this quarter has thrown for over 200 yards, definitely, and 2 touchdowns. Definitely all in thanks to Jake Pride. So in your franchise, you have the Steamers of St. Louis. Sounds pretty catchy, St. Louis Steamers. Unfortunately, no more St. Louis teams in the RFL. The Gunners were the only St. Louis team. They relocated. Well, yeah, I might as well call it relocated since they went to a different city, but relocated over to Houston. So we got 2 Houston teams now. First and goal, excuse me, at the 5. Here goes Tosher taking off, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Steamers will now increase their lead back up by 2 possessions. And where is Tosher going? I guess he's trying to, whoa. Just ran through the stands. I guess we're going to say he tried to give somebody a ball in the stands, but nice play right there. And man, he just absolutely dominated that possession. Tosher is definitely doing very good for the Steamers. I can definitely agree with you, East Coast Gaming. And that goes to show you, man, if Tosher's doing this, what do you think the starting quarterback, Peyton Vanderbilt, can do? I mean, he was fantastic a season ago. Just couldn't get any help from his defense, really. The Steamers, man, they're doing a heck of a job here. Their backup's looking very solid. And here goes the return from the goal line by Freeney, as he'll be taken down at the 25. 24 seconds remaining. 3 timeouts for the Crusaders. If I'm the Crusaders, man, I'm just taking this one into the half. Things just aren't going good so far for the team. Offensively, they scored a touchdown the last time, but I wouldn't try to force anything with just 24 seconds left. Worthington talking things over with Freeney, who he threw the touchdown to on their last offensive possession. First down and 10 here at the 25. A handoff and a big hit as he just absolutely gets leveled for a 1-yard loss. And I don't know, was this guy riding him? That just looked weird. But a big hit by Brandon McCrary, an old veteran linebacker, 32-year-old linebacker right there, who had a reception on offense. And here he is blowing up Joseph Epps on defense. I mean, he absolutely just killed him. What's good, Richard Eyestone? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. He said, bro, what do you mean you are doing good? You know, I mean, yeah, I'm not playing. This is a simulation league, so that's why I'm not playing. But that is the end of the first half, and what a interesting half it was, and an incredible one for the rookie submitted draft player, Jake Pride. 2 touchdowns, over 150 receiving yards, and he has his team up with a score of 21-7 thanks to his 2 touchdowns. I mean, that was just a remarkable half for the Steamers. Here's a look at the halftime stats. Leading in everything, tied in takeaways. I mean, that was just awesome. But here's a look at the highlights of the game so far. The way I'm seeing it, I mean, the Steamers just look like they are stacked, man, on offense. Jake Pride just absolutely impressing. And here was his first touchdown that he had on the day. 68 yards to the house on that one. Then he has another big touchdown, catches a slant route, breaks the tackle, spins the opposite direction, and just goes all the way to the house for another long touchdown to give them the early 14-0 lead. And then the Crusaders, I mean, they struggled on offense, but they found a way to finally go down the field and put up points with this deep touchdown pass over to Freeney. Nice over-the-shoulder one-hand grab. And that's where we are at right now. Oh, hold up. Wait a second. They also scored one more touchdown thanks to Cade Tosher, who's been playing very well today. Slides his way in for 6, and the score 21-7 heading into the second half. And so here goes the return. The Steamers going to start off with the ball here. Gets to the 24-yard line. Rashad Higgins is on the return, and here goes a look at Tosher and this offense again. First and 10 at the 24 in the gun. Here goes Tosher looking to try to throw. Rolling out to his right. Throws. Tries to throw it to Pride. It's intercepted, but he did not get both feet in bounds. That was good coverage right there by Ray. And that was a lucky break that Tosher just caught right there. What's good, Jay? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Second down and 10 here. Here goes Tosher looking to try to throw again. Stepping up, throws, and this one sailing awkwardly out of bounds. Over the head of his intended receiver, Roby. And it's now 3rd and 10. Bunch formation out to the right. Tosher looking to try to throw again, rolling out to his right. And he can't even throw the ball away as Bishop comes up with the sack. And that's now 4th down. They got to punt it away. Defense doing a really good, solid job in coverage now. Looked like they had a guy open on the left side, but he rolled out to his right, didn't see him. And then he went down for a sack there. Should have threw that ball away much earlier before taking that sack. So here goes the punt as Freeney awaiting the return. Stuck on his block there, and he gets taken down at the 30. And so it's time for something to happen here. The Crusaders down once again by 14. Chris Worthington trying his best to try to make something happen. He's played pretty okay so far for the Steamers. See if he can drive them back down the field and try to cut this lead back down to one possession. Double tight formation, and here goes a handoff. Joseph Epps, spin move, and he's got a first down. That's one of his better runs of the day so far. I mean, this defense has done a fantastic job stopping the run of the Crusaders. Also, just in general on defense, haven't really been allowing any big plays to really break off for the Crusaders. So they'll come out in the double tight formation again. Under center is Worthington. Looks like they'll go with the same run play. And that is the safety, J.T. Casey. He's going to come downhill and make the tackle right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Actually, that's Nesbitt. I thought that was Casey for some reason, but Nesbitt, man, he's been making a lot of big plays. First and 10. Here goes another handoff on third down. Oh, excuse me, I thought it was third. It's second down. Got confused there. Joseph Epps gets to the 47. Nice gain of 6. It's now 3rd and 4 for the Crusaders. And I like the approach that they're doing so far. Just running the ball, getting their yards that they can get. And here they are on third down looking to throw. Nice throw. As he's able to connect with Freeney for a first down on the slant pattern. And that's a tackle made right there by William Jackson III, submitted draft player. The Crusaders moving down the field, making some good plays so far. Here's another handoff. Joseph Epps is going to be met and taken down at the 34. Gain of 3, and it's now 2nd down and 7. So a nice little slow, methodical drive so far that the Crusaders got here. Running the ball, getting what they can get, and here goes a throwing attempt, completion, and a first down. Stiff arm still going, and that's going to be a first down for the Crusaders. As that was the tight end, Marshall Leli, was able to move the chains. He's had a couple of big catches for the Crusaders on that specific route right there. Nice little out route. That was a nice little stiff arm as well. Just absolutely threw the defender straight off of him. And they're moving the ball. They're in field goal range. They're going to be able to get some points most likely as long as they don't turn this ball over. They're inside the 25 at the 24. Here goes a handoff. And that's going to be Epps getting his way to the 21-yard line for a gain of 3. Like I said, so far a really good approach for the Crusaders. Just trying to run the ball, getting the yards they can get, taking it slow, not trying to rush anything. Still a lot of time left in this game. So why do that? And they can cut this lead down to one possession if they can get a touchdown on this drive. Here's a handoff. Joseph Epps going to be taken down at the 19. It's 3rd and 5. It's good, Lewis. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. I think it's Louise. I think I said your name wrong. My bad. Said, weren't the Crusaders better? Actually, really no team's better in the RFL. Anything can happen. So, Record-wise, though, a season ago they were. And here goes a sack by the defense. And that's going to be Reeser. Defensive end getting off the edge, and he's able to bring him down and bring up 4th down. Looked like he tried to roll out of the pocket and throw it on the move, but it did not work out as Reeser was able to make a solid play. And now here they are with a field goal attempt to try to cut this lead down to 11. Should be a makeable kick here. And the kick is up and good. So the score 10-21. The Crusaders still down as the Steamers have the lead and will have the ball after the kickoff. This Steamers defense looking good. Their offense looking good. I really feel that the Steamers are going to have a solid season in Season 3. They're looking really good here in this preseason game. So here goes a kickoff at the 5-yard line as it'll be returned at the 31. So a good field position. Yeah, I think Madden 11 was proof. I think that was probably the worst Madden because it was so much similar to Madden 10 in my opinion. But here's a look at Cade Tosher. 7 of 11, 206 yards. And here we are, 1st down and 10 at the 31. Under center is Tosher. It's a handoff. Going to the outside. Higgins, nice jump cut. As he's able to evade the tackler and get a gain of 7. So a pickup of 3 now sets up 2nd and 3 here. No, pickup of 7, excuse me, now sets up 2nd down and 3. There's a handoff. Higgins again lunging forward, and he picks up a 1st down for the Steamers. Higgins been running well. 4 carries, 32 yards so far on the day. What's good, Brock? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. He says, come back. We'll see if they can make one. So far, the Steamers' offense has just seemed very difficult to stop for the Crusaders. And here goes Tosher. 3 guys in the backfield with him. Here's a handoff, though. They'll run the ball. Nice cutback. He gets tripped up. But that will be a 1st down for the Steamers. Man, Higgins is picking up huge chunks of yardage every carry he gets. That was a nice cutback read also by Higgins. I mean, a lot of solid things, a lot of solid looks that we're seeing so far here from the Steamers. I mean, the starting running back, Clem Austin, solid running back. We also got a solid running back in Higgins so far. He's toting the rock. Receivers balling out, quarterbacks. I mean, this team looks like they're stacked on offense. Here's a handoff to the outside. Higgins trying to hit a stiff arm. He's not going to be able to break the tackle as he'll be held up after a gain of 2 by Hayes. Yeah, I know that wasn't you, RDJ Gaming. That was my boy Twan. 2nd down and 8 at the 46-yard line. Here goes a handoff. Higgins going to be met behind the line of scrimmage. It's actually Monroe getting his 1st carry. So that was Heinrich. Makes the tackle for a loss on the play, loss of 2. So a big 3rd down situation here for the Steamers. Tosher in the gun by himself. I haven't seen anything of Jake Pride after those big catches that he's made. There goes Tosher looking, throws, and he had Jake Pride. But he throws it right behind him. And that one's incomplete. So an inaccurate pass right there. No, he wished he could have that one back. Coach is like, man, you can't miss that one. And he did, and now they got to punt it away. Crusaders have an opportunity, though, once again to cut into this lead, able to get 3 points on their last offensive possession. They can go down, score a touchdown, and cut this lead down to 4, or go for 2 and get 8 points and cut it down to a field goal. I mean, that could really help out some momentum for them. But here goes Chris Worthington. doing pretty well here on the day. 9 of 14, 125 yards, touchdown, and an interception. Despite the interception that he's thrown so far, he's played pretty solid. First down and 10 here at the 29-yard line. Here goes Worthington throwing that favorited out route to his tight end, Leli. That's going to be a gain of 8. Yeah, there's no rivalries with NFL teams here, Matt. You're never going to see an NFL team play in the RFL. The second down and 2. We're going to motion gun. Rookie offensive lineman, first-round draft pick a season ago. There goes a handoff as he's able to get the first down across the 45 to the 46. And that was a great job by the offensive line blocking. I mean, everything, that hole was just wide open. They need to make sure they keep the same approach. Just run the ball and just make plays later, I mean, when you need them. And so far, they're looking like they're keeping straight to that theory as they're just, to that game plan. So they'll just run the ball again, pick up a decent gain of 3. Second down and 7. Just moving slowly down the field, hoping to tire out this defense and get some points. Here goes a handoff. As Epps, on his second attempt so far on these set of downs, gets taken down after a gain of just 2 yards. And it's now 3rd and 5 for the Crusaders. And here goes a draw play, trying to catch his defense off guard. Does he dive enough for the first down, though? Inches short. So what are the Steamers going to do here? Excuse me, what are the Crusaders going to do here? Inches short, down by 11. It is third quarter. I mean, what do? You go for it? If this was me, I'll tell you what, I'd go for that. Almost had that first down, though. Crable was in on the tackle. And they're going to punt it. The Steamers better be watching out, on the lookout for a fake punt, possibly. And he gets the punt off. This one angling towards the right sideline and out of bounds at the 15. And so here goes the Steamers back out onto the field. Don't know why they're showing the third string running back, Kerry Monroe. I only seen him carry the ball once, and he lost a yard. But the starter in so far right now is Higgins, who's been running the ball very effectively for the Steamers. And here goes Tosher looking to try to throw. Guns one, and there goes Jake Pry. It's a reception at the 21-yard line. 171 receiving yards today. He's about to break probably over 200 receiving yards in his first preseason game in the RFL. Just 29 yards away. That could be one big play again for him to be able to have that. Gain of six, now sets up second down and 4. Here goes a throw, wide open for a first down as he's able to find his tight end to end the third quarter, as he was able to connect with Brendan Hayer. But that is the end of the third. We are heading into the fourth and final. Steamers on top, 21-10. Looks like the Steamers are about to run away with this. I think they put another touchdown up on the board. It's really going to put the Crusaders in a tough spot. So first and 10, pretty much at midfield. On the other side of the field of the Crusaders. And here goes a run as they run Higgins. Gets to the 48, just a gain of 2. And it's second down and 8. There's a handoff, jump cut. Once again, they go back on the ground with Higgins, and I believe Steamers just want to get this game over with. So they want to clutch this one out. Looks like they're running the ball. And now here they are, third down. Definitely going to look to try to throw it this time. And here goes Tosher throwing on the move. Beautiful pass, and what a catch by the tight end. That's Hayer again. And that couldn't have been thrown any better on the move. He just made it look effortlessly. Well, effortless. I said I didn't have to add the Lee part onto it. I guess I'm saying too much right now. Might as well just leave that alone. But a big catch and a big play right there, man. Cade Tosher has looked absolutely spectacular here in this preseason game. First down and 10 at the 22. I formation for the Steamers. There's a handoff to the outside. Higgins brought down violently at the 22. No gain, as he just gets right back to the line of scrimmage. It's an offset I formation at the 22-yard line. Tight formation with the receivers. And here they go, play action. Tosher looking to try to throw. Pressure is coming, and he can't get the pass off as he goes down for the second time. Gesser right there with the sack. And that is the 5th sack of the day for the Crusaders. And it's now a 3rd and very long for the Steamers, as they'll need 18 yards if they want to continue to keep this drive alive. Just looked like there was absolutely nobody open downfield. And he couldn't release the ball in time to avoid the sack. So 18 yards they're going to need for the first down. Back at the 30, they need to get it out at least to the 12. There goes Tosher, rolling out again, throws on the move. He tried to throw it in the vicinity there of Pride, but that one off the mark. Coverage was good. It's 4th down, and they'll have to settle for a field goal. And so here goes a field goal attempt. This one's going to be a 47-yarder. And this one will put them right back up by 14. The kick is up, and it is good. Straight down the middle. And the score is now 24-10 for the home team. Steamers on top. So here goes the return as he fields it at the 5, tripped up, and he goes down at the 30 for a good return of 25 yards. And Worthington going to trot his way back out onto the field for the Crusaders. First and 10 at the 30. They're going to come out in the pistol formation. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Here goes a throw. Slant completed. He picks up a good couple of yards as he finds his wide receiver Hampton for a gain of 7. There's a nice catch in traffic by Harvey Hampton. The coverage looked good. He had to step on the defender, excuse me. And he was able to hang on to it and avoid. Had big contact, looked like that was coming from McCrary, the linebacker. So why is nobody commenting? Probably just because they're fascinated so far or something. Just don't feel like there's nothing to say, or the stream's going pretty well. Here goes a run by Worthington. Picks up 19 yards on that first down for the Crusaders. But yeah, they're probably just watching the game. Just to see how this one turns out. Crusaders not giving up yet, though. They pick up the first down, keep this drive alive. Pistol formation here for the Crusaders at the 43. There goes Worthington throwing an interception, his second of the day. Had his tight end wide open on the stick route. Instead, he throws it to the strong safety, J.T. Casey. And that's going to be Steamer's ball. And he does it again. Just misses on an opportunity and throws his second interception. Made the right read, though. The tight end was open. The pass was just well off. And Cade Tosher going to trot back out onto the field here for the Steamers. See, I'm wondering if William Braveheart Wallace a second and third string. Yeah, not quite sure. I think he's third, though, because the Bulldogs, I think you're on the Bulldogs, they're pretty stacked. There goes a throw on the move. Beautiful come back to the ball right there by Roby. These receivers are showing out. Another look at this pass and catch. Tosher, man, he's looked spectacular. Throwing the ball. Nice comeback. Route right there by Roby. I mean, he's looking, he's on point. He's on fire with his receivers today. First down and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action. Tosher going to look to try to throw again over the middle, and this one, a rare and accurate pass, nowhere near the receiver. Looked like he had the guy wide open on the dig route. He just absolutely whiffs that one straight into the dirt. Second down and 10 here for the Steamers at the 39. Shotgun for Tosher, and here he is looking to throw again. Pressure is coming, moving around, throws, and it's a first down to guess who? Jake Pride. Beautiful catch in traffic, and they connect again, and with that reception, that has put Tosher over 300 yards passing here in this preseason game. This guy's just spectacular the way he's looked here in this game. Not sure if he broke the 200-yard receiving mark after that catch, but man, he's been playing lights out today. All set I formation here for the Steamers. It's a handoff, and there goes Rashad Higgins getting a gain of about 2 yards. 10 carries, 51 yards on the day. Higgins been toting the rock really well. What's good, Cool Blue Gamer? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Second down and 8. They'll come out in the I formation at the 18-yard line. Got Pride right there on the outside. They'll run the ball here, though, with Higgins as he makes his way down to the 15. It's now 3rd and 5 for the Steamers. Steamers have just been pretty much in control all game. There's a handoff to the outside on 3rd down. I guess they're just trying to play it smart here, just run down the clock and still manage to get some points. And so they're going to settle for a field goal here, try to put their lead up by 17. That'll be the largest of the night if they can make, of the day, excuse me, if they can make it. So the prediction is 34-20. We'll see so far. I mean, really been a solid game by the Steamers. Offense has just seemed to be really struggling to move on this Memphis defense. The kick is up and good, though, and the score is now 27-10 in favor of the Steamers. And Worthington warming his arm up as he just watched the Steamers march down the field after that interception he threw the last drive. And here goes a return as he'll get it out to the 31. It's DeQuez Ray right there on the return. in just a little over 6 minutes. Here's a look at Chris Worthington on how he's played today. 11 of 17, $140 throwing. He's got a touchdown pass, but he's also got 2 interceptions, which has really hurt the the Crusaders so far. 4 receivers set, and here goes Worthington looking to throw. Instead, he takes off out of the pocket, and is brought down at the 37 for a gain of 5. Really hasn't been any receiver for the Crusaders to get open at all in coverage. The only one that's been able to make plays has been Andre Freeney. 2nd down and 5. Here goes shotgun. As Worthington going to look to try to throw. Nope. It's going to take off and slide his way down for a 1st down at the 43. 3 rushes, 31 yards. I mean, he's taking matters into his own hands now. And I feel you can't really put all the blame on Worthington on why he struggled last season trying to make plays in place of Ben Wakefield. I mean, for one, as the backup quarterback, just doesn't get the reps, doesn't have the overall, of course, there. And I mean, when you don't have any weapons to throw to, that just makes things hard. And you can see all he can do is just try to make things happen with his legs if it's not there. There goes Worthington again, taking off out of the pocket. And he's going to pick up a 1st down again. And there goes a tackle made by Drew Collins, submitted draft player right there, getting some action. Recording a solo tackle on the day. There goes Worthington looking. Pressure is coming. Throws. This one's incomplete. From my prediction, I'm going to just go with Chase McCoy, my guy. Of course, that's my guy. So I'm going to go with him. 2nd down and 10. Here goes the Crusaders. Going to look to try to throw, rolling out again to his right. Takes off again. And he's hanging on to the ball, man. Taking a lot of contact, but picking up yards. He looks frustrated. Can't find anybody open. He's got to continue to try to make something happen on his own. Coverage has been really good. Submitted draft players out here in coverage as well. They've been strapping up these receivers. And here goes a throw, check down, and a 1st down for the tight end, Leli. And that's going to move the chains for the Crusaders. They're down by 3 possessions, unfortunately. So I don't think a comeback is possible to happen right now. Pistol formation for the Crusaders. Here goes Worthington looking, throwing into the flats. And that's been the only target, really, to be able to get open and get some yards through the air for the Crusaders. And Worthington is tight end Leli and Freeney, who's just absolutely been shut down so far. I haven't seen anything quite from him yet. And here goes Worthington looking, throws, catch is made as nice comeback to the ball by Joseph Epps, the running back, out wide there making a catch. It's now 3rd down and 3. And I think that's going to take us straight into the 2-minute warning. And it will do just that. Just 2 minutes left here in this game. The Steamers on top of the Crusaders, 27-10. Been a very good game here to watch for the Steamers. The Crusaders really struggled with their receiving weapons. I mean, really nobody's been able to get open for Worthington. And Worthington has just been taking it a play at a time. 3rd down and 3. Here goes Worthington. They're sending a blitz, throwing one deep for the end zone. Caught for a touchdown as he is able to connect with Harvey Hampton for another passing touchdown on the day. And there he is beating the coverage. One-on-one off the line. Diving catch And that is going to cut into the lead. Of course, doesn't look like there's much time at all left on the clock for them to come back, down by 3 possessions. And here goes the field goal attempt, extra point attempt. It's up good, and the score has been cut down to 10 for the deficit of the Crusaders. Score 27-17. Minute and 56 seconds left, though. So you might see an onside kick here, and that's exactly what they're going to line up in. Let's see if they can recover it. And it's going to be recovered by the Steamers. And that is Cornelius Edebali with the recovery, wide receiver. And that right there, I feel, should end this game. What's good, Jay? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. It's cool that you're late, man. Really good, interesting game this was, man. And I agree with you, Real Films. This was definitely an unpredictable game. The next game, I can see you guys are asking, is going to be at 8 o'clock with the Cougars taking on the Conquistadors. There's a handoff and a good tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is going to be blown. And it's 2nd and 14. Pointer right there just coming in free and delivering solid tackle behind the line of scrimmage. That's the cornerback coming up there and making a play. Second down and 14. Cade Tosher under center. There's a handoff to the outside. Higgins got some blocks, and it looks like he might be able to take it. No, the safety just comes out of nowhere, makes the tackle, and that right there is going to extend their drive as they make it all the way down to the Crusaders 20. Yeah, definitely has been a nice game. I can agree with you there, Hicks. Very interesting to watch. The Steamers put on a show. Crusaders, they did what they could. A lot of credit goes out to Chris Worthington. Like I said, this was a quarterback that struggled a season ago. A lot of people felt that was his fault, but really just doesn't have the weapons out there to help him. The second timeout for the Crusaders is going to be called. Just one more remaining. Of course, they're going to blow that one after this next play. It's 2nd down and 7. I formation. They'll run the ball. Defense all over it. Nice cutback. Juke move. Only gets a couple, though. And they'll burn their their final timeout here in the game. Either way, this one's definitely over if they kick this field goal regardless. Anything can happen, though. There's a possibility the kick could get blocked. It could get scooped up and scored for a touchdown. I mean, anything can happen. So, game's not over yet. Pistol formation, though, for the Steamers. Nice juke move, and I think the game's over right there, though. Is that a first down? No, they're going to say that's inches. So they're going to mark them down inches short of the first down. Coach not pleased with the spot of the ball. But they're all right. They're going to try to settle this field goal to make sure that they close this game. Nobody gets through. The kick is up, and it is good. Score 30-17. 52 seconds left. No timeouts for the Crusaders. This was a good game for the Steamers all the way through. So 48 seconds remains in this game. Chris Worthington coming out onto the field. I mean, he's had it pretty rough. 15 of 22, 173 yards, though. He's played pretty good, though. He's had those 2 interceptions. It was rough, but he's thrown 2 touchdowns, I guess, to make up for it, despite not having the weapons around him. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders, and the gun is Worthington. He's going to look to try to throw. And he throws on the move, wide open as he's able to find his tight end Leli. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock at the 47. So the Crusaders just playing this game to the end. Worthington with a nice on-the-money pass while on the move to Leli. I definitely agree with you there, Hicks. Jake Pride definitely got to get player of the game. Matter of fact, might got to take that back because, I mean, even though the plays he made was absolutely incredible, the quarterback, Tosher, I mean, he delivered those passes, but not only that, I mean, he even made even more plays on the day. He's got more touchdowns. He's got 4 touchdowns, I think. Well, 3. He's got 3 touchdowns, but still, that's just incredible. He's played absolutely amazing today, but Jake Pride, it's between him and Jake Pride, honestly, right there. Pistol formation for the Crusaders. Worthington trying to move around, make something happen, throws into the flats to Joseph Epps, tries to deliver a juke move, and a nice open field tackle made right there by William Jackson III. Submitted rookie draft player, able to made a couple of key tackles. And here goes Worthington. Moving around and down, he will go for a sack as Crable able to get there to him. Final seconds here of the game, trying to call everybody back. Probably can get one more play off. We're going to see. They will, and this will be the last play of the game. Taking a shot deep. Had an open receiver, but overshot him, and that's going to be the end of the game as the Steamers hold it down here at home in Memphis. And what a game by that guy right there, number 4. And let's not forget about Jake Pride, man. Had an unbelievable day receiving today. But the Steamers were absolutely on fire throughout this whole game, put on a show in front of their home crowd. Crusaders, though, you got to give it to them. They put up a fight throughout this whole thing. Like I said, got to give credit to Chris Worthington. His receivers really didn't help him out none, but he made plays when he could. Threw a couple of interceptions that really helped the Steamers out, turned into points later on. But this was a good game to watch. Very interesting, very competitive. The Steamers come out on top of this one, 30-17. I mean, what do you guys think about this game, man? I hope that the Cougars and Crusaders game is as good as this one. I mean, I thought this one was very interesting. We've seen a lot of crazy plays. Look at that guy right there, Jake Pride. 2 deep, long touchdown receptions. I mean, he made it all happen, though, off of the short. He caught him short and just took him to the house. Big day, though, for the Steamers as we're about to get into the stats of the game. But before then, I'm going to go ahead and read you guys' comments. Send them back. Okay, it doesn't look like you guys really said anything. Yeah. Matt's still talking about the Jets and 49ers thing. But, yeah, so nobody really commented. Bison's is here. So what's up, guys? Sorry. I mean, it's all cool, man. I mean, this was definitely one of those games you probably want to come back and watch. I mean, there were so many big plays in this one. Very interesting and competitive all the way through. Steamers end up coming out on top, score 30-17. And with that being said, you said my prediction was close. You said 28-17. Yeah, that was pretty close. You had the Steamers winning too. Yeah, that was a close one. It's good, Mike. But yeah, let's get into the stats of this game. I mean, Cade Tosher absolutely played lights out. Look at the QB rating, 141.8. He was 12 of 19. Threw for 300 yards, over 300 yards in this game, 63%. 2 touchdown passes, no interceptions. Both of those touchdown passes coming from Jake Pride, which we'll get a look at his stats. We'll see if he broke over 200 yards receiving. That would be absolutely incredible if he did. Chris Worthington, 17 of 26. Almost touched that 200-yard passing mark right there at 199, 65%. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But I would still say he played pretty well in the predicament that he was in this game. Running the ball, he had Rashad Higgins, 17 carries, 81 yards rushing. He ran well. Chris Worthington ran out of the pocket, got 56 yards off of 5 carries out of the pocket there. And Joseph Epps, 17 carries for the same amount of yards at 56. So the ground game was a little bit struggling there, other than when Andre Bryson was in, had 5 carries for 32 yards. And Tosher also got it busy a little bit on the ground as well. 4 carries for 30 yards and a touchdown. So 3 total touchdowns for him. And here's a look at Jake Pride, man. 6 receptions for 190 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had 100 yards of rack. 100 yards of rack. That's absolutely ridiculous. So this guy was balling. 31.6 yards of reception. Then next in the list we had the tight end Marshall Leli for the Crusaders. Had 77 receptions, 77 yards, not receptions, off of 6 catches. And Vontae Bryson had a touchdown on the day off of 3 catches for 76 yards. And Harvey Hampton had 2 catches, 24 yards, and a touchdown. On the defensive side of the ball, leading in tackles today, you had Bryson McCrary. I called him Brandon McCrary earlier in the stream, so I messed up his name. But he had 11 total tackles, the most tackles in a game, with 6 solo, 5 assists. Leading in tackles for loss, you had 3 guys tied up in this category. Kenny Nesbitt with 2, as well as Jarrell Beck and Forrest Jeffcoat. And in sacks, leading in that was, I think it's Darian Gesser. So Gesser was making some big plays, had a couple of sacks there on Tosher. And in interceptions, there was 1 split by 3 defenders here. JT, Casey, Kenny Nesbitt, both the safeties right there. Both the starting safeties for the Steamers, so that's interesting. And Lindell, I think that's Benwicker. So that's going to do it here for the defense and just the overall stats in general. This one was very good to watch. I mean, Jake Pride's definitely going to be something we got to talk about in the podcast or something, Mike. I mean, he's definitely going to be probably player of the week. Well, we're probably going to give that to Tosher. I don't know. Tosher played good too. Didn't even turn the ball over either. But we definitely got to talk about Jake Pride. He looks like he's going to get some playing time this season. But before I roll out, I'm going to go ahead and read you guys' comments. He said, I bet Steamers will be relocation bowl champs. I don't know about that. I mean, they definitely look really good, man. They were on fire, on point, and executing well in this game. But I wouldn't go as far as putting anybody yet in that championship win. But of course, just a prediction so far. And, you know, I like it. We'll see what they can do. He said Jake Pride will be a starter week 1. Yeah, the way he's playing, I'm wondering how much XP he gets after this game, after those touchdowns. Probably not going to get too much knowing Madden, but yeah, that guy definitely needs to move up the depth chart the way he played today. So I wonder if any team's not happy about still considering how Tosher played at QB. Yeah, I mean, Tosher played really good. I think they're going to want to keep Tosher as a backup quarterback, but from looking at this, I can tell there's probably going to be some teams interested in trying to get him for a starter. But most teams so far, from what I've seen, are pretty good at the quarterback position. So they're pretty solid there. Don't need to add nobody. But we'll see. Said, look, Games, we appreciate it. Said, don't forget LG player of the week. I don't know, man. When you watch this game, LG, he got outplayed in this one by Cade Tosher. I got to give it to Cade Tosher in this game. Threw for over 300 yards in 3 quarters in a preseason game. Absolutely ridiculous. Didn't even turn the ball over 1 time. So he was spectacular, man. But, yeah, I guess I'm caught up. And I'll see you guys tonight as we have one more game, the final game of week 1 of the RFL preseason. It's going to be the Chicago Cougars traveling to Mexico City to take on the Conquistadors. Who you got winning that one? Make sure you guys get with me in the comments and things like that on my videos. Follow me on social media. The RFL is getting bigger and bigger and better each day and each week. Can't wait to see what's going to happen during the regular season. We've seen a lot of interesting games so far. But that's it. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys tonight at 8 o'clock. Peace.